Hey guys, welcome back to Fam Sports Patriots. Sorry, we haven't had a lot of content lately. I've been moving and it's been kind of crazy. So we're gonna go over last week's game against the 49ers and pick out some winners and losers. I think definitely a loser is Jacoby Brissett. And not because Jacoby, we knew what he was gonna do, we knew what he was gonna be about. But he's getting a lot of flack, and they're already calling for the rookie. Let me tell you, Patriot fans, it doesn't matter if Jacoby Brissett's back there or if Drake May's back there with that O-line, the way it's kind of been looking lately. And it has been in shambles. There's been glimpses of good things, but overall, the O-line is kind of what we thought it was going to be. It wouldn't matter if Drake May was back there. He'd still be getting the crap kicked out of him, and it would be killing confidence and stuff like that. I think we'd end up with another Mac Jones situation because he's thriving down in Jacksonville as a backup. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him kind of overstep Trevor Lawrence even in that role, because I know that the Miami Dolphins has reached out for him and stuff like that, but they're keeping him around for a reason. But back to the Patriots. So I would definitely say a loser is Jacoby Brissett, but not because he's a loser, because the situation he was put in kind of sucks. But he has stepped in and made the most of it. Sorry, Jacoby. I'd like to put him on the winners list too, just because he's such a great teammate, and he, like I just said, he stepped into that role and he's doing it well. It's very little reward for that. Another loser, offensive line. Offensive line has got to get better. I don't know how we do that without going out and doing it in the draft. Unfortunately, I don't see this draft being very heavy with offensive linemen. Obviously, you can find those gems, but hit those gems is pretty tough. I think you hit one in every 3-4 drafts. There's definitely gimmies that are there, and we'll be in the draft position. I think we can probably be in a draft position where we can get those, or do we go out and get a weapon? The wide receiver from Missouri. If we really bomb this season, we can go out and get a Travis Hunter. I don't know what it is all going to entail. It's going to be fun to kind of watch it play out. As Patriot fans, we've never been through a rebuilding years for a long time since, well, obviously Tom Brady, actually Drew Bledsoe, realistically. So we've been very lucky as a fan base. So we can't complain right now. Let's get through the hard times, because they gave us great times, and I think the great times are right ahead. I like what Coach Mayo's doing, and I think he's doing great things. So I'm going to give him a winner, because he was basically handed an absolute disaster from Belichick, and he's got a reputation that he's got to overcome from Belichick. A lot of people don't want to go to the Patriots because of the Patriot way, and I think Mayo's kind of continuing the Patriot way, but in his own way. This is a very young team, and I think they have a lot to offer, and I think we're going to start seeing that probably, in the next couple of years, and we're just missing a couple pieces. Another one is the defense. The defense was supposed to be one of the top 5, top 10 defenses. Defense has been atrocious lately. So not many winners in this last game. We did stick with a 49er group, which I would say is really impressive. I mean, 2 touchdowns isn't really sticking with them, but it always seemed like they were kind of in the game. But the 49ers looked absolutely dismal the last couple of weeks. So I don't know if, the 49ers have regressed, or if we're that bad. I hope we're not that bad. But without Tua, we got a shot at Miami, I guess. And Aaron Rodgers looked human. So realistically, the Bills are the team. I'm eating my words on that. So, but yeah, there's not a lot of winners in this last game. If I would have to pick a couple, Christian Gonzalez, still a lockdown corner. He's going to be the guy, and he's going to be the guy for a long time. He's not going to allow the big play, and he would jump off his routes to go help the other guys too. So, and I think he ended up with 3 or 4 tackles. So if I would have to pick any winner, it'd be Christian Gonzalez. Winner or loser, Jacoby Brissett. Loser, definitely the O-line and the defense. So, and winner, I want to say Gerard Mayo. I think he's making the best of the situation that he was handed. He's gotten Stevenson running downhill again, even with a crappy O-line. He's got Jacoby Brissett kind of believing in him. Think about it. Would you take a job that you knew that the guy that was going to take your job was literally standing there watching every move, and everything you did was basically scrutinized and judged because this guy's supposed to be better than you. Absolutely, there's not very many people in this world that would jump on that grenade, and Jacoby Brissett has, and he's embraced it. Unfortunately, he's just not very good at embracing it. So I definitely think that Jacoby Brissett is an amazing teammate, an amazing human being. So he's a winner, but he's also, the way he's played the last couple of weeks, kind of a loser too. Wide receiver group, I think they can be better. Polk, I think that's a catch by Polk. Honestly, I looked at the replay a couple times. I think that's a catch. They didn't challenge it though. I think the game was kind of out of reach at that point. But Polk, amazing catch, and you're starting to see these younger guys step up. And I think when you start to see that towards, we're going to start to see it week 10, week 12, where these guys are really stepping up, and we can kind of the cream will rise to the top, type thing, and then we'll be able to send the rest of them to the practice squad. But yeah, I think those are my winners and losers for the Patriots 49ers game. Not a lot of winners. It's just that time. It's been going to be a rough year, Patriot fans. It really is. We kind of all knew going into it. I thought, expectations were not good, so we can't be mad. But we got our Celtics. That season starts here really shortly. Bruins should be good. Red Sox are out of the playoffs, so we got no more baseball to watch. But yeah, and I don't think we're gonna be watching any playoff football either, unless Boston College somehow sneaks into the college football playoffs. But thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for listening to me ramble. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. Hit the little notification bell and notify you anytime I release a video. And if you got any winners or losers from last week's game, please leave it down in the comments. Thank you guys.